After this humiliating event, the Arthurs made the decision. No more. They were done. They were leaving the fields for John Hodges and moving on. This they did not have to take. The family immediately began making plans to move. And not just to move, but to leave Lamar County altogether. But their plans were about to be stopped. We don't know how, but the Hodges got word of the Arthurs' plans. Now remember, the Hodges family were a former slave owning family, and the Arthurs were formerly enslaved. During slavery, when enslaved black people wanted to flee their chains and their cruelty, when they were tired of being forced to labor in the fields of a slave owner, what did they do? They escaped. They ran away. Sometimes in the cover of darkness, because their very escape was a crime. But now, in 1920, black people were no longer chattel. They were citizens. Now, fleeing from brutality wasn't a felony. Now, they didn't have to run in darkness. They could just walk away in the light. At least, that's what was supposed to happen for the Arthurs. But Jim Crow and the Hodges family didn't see it that way. To them, slavery had never really ended. To them, the Arthurs weren't citizens. There was something less than that. And that less than designation meant that they were still subject to the same treatment as a runaway slave would have received. They couldn't leave those fields. The profits had to keep coming for the Hodges. And the Arthurs' labor was the only way to make sure that that happened.